What's up, you guys? This is going to be your monthly reading. So I'm going to start down the line like I usually do, starting with Aries. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Virgo, or Leo, Virgo. I'm going to go down the list in exact order. Okay. Doing your math homework. You should be, what's up, you guys? You need to be doing your homework. I'm just like, I hope all is well with you guys. Let me go ahead and pin something in the live because I want everybody to see the list, because sometimes people get confused and I want everybody to know like what sign we're on and all of that. So I'm watching myself. It's stupid. It's weird. Okay, let me post something here. Alright, so I want everybody to see that. I don't know if we can keep that up or not, but okay. So you guys see how the order is going? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Thank you guys. Have you guys ever seen that movie Sprung? I'm not like her, but the homegirl on that movie Sprung, I'm not like her, but like I switch my looks up just like hers. It's funny. What's up, you guys? So I'm going to like just get into the first sign, which is Aries. Okay. Timestamp geeks, if you could help me out, I would appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to start with Aries. This is Aries, whether you are the sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign of Aries, you may resonate. And this is October's energy. Okay, so let's see here what we got. Okay. What's up from the UK? Alright, so that's 10. Okay. I knew that card was going to come out. It's reversed though. That's weird. I don't do reversals and oracle cards. Excuse me. So it's weird that it came out like that. Reversed. Yeah. Alright, so let's get into it. This is Aries. You're moving on, okay? This is your overall energy. Whether it's moving on from something or someone, or it could be anybody. When I do love energy readings, they're not just subject to just romance, okay? So this could represent you moving away, disconnecting from people emotionally. Because usually when I see the it's like the Eight of Cups in traditional tarot. Anytime I see this card or the Eight of Cups, I get this energy of like, you know that you've graduated from, like, say you're like a better person. Like you're the better person in a situation where you might have reacted to certain things in the past a certain way. But now it's like, I don't even react the same to certain things. Like I'm so, not that I'm above everybody, but I'm different. I don't react a certain way anymore as I used to. It's kind of what I'm getting from Aries. Like you might have been the type that was either outspoken and ready to fight, ready to battle when someone triggered you emotionally. Now you may be that person that's like, you know what, I'm not going to even shout, none of that. I'm just going to just sit back and just whatever, or walk away. Some of you, if you have been like the quiet Aries where you're not used to being outspoken and sticking up for yourself, now you're moving on from that old you now to being more outspoken. So I feel like this is your overall energy, and this is you disconnecting from certain emotions that just don't feel good to you anymore. It's like, I don't want to sit in that energy. I don't want to be here. I don't want to dwell on the past. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I'm ready to move on. It's like you're seeking that ninth cup. You're seeking emotional fulfillment or peace, happiness. With the sacral chakra, this energy is a little more challenging. Okay. So with this energy, this is your challenge. So it might be having some issues with self-confidence, might be slow sexually for you. Some of you may have issues with diets or your body image right now. Feeling like a lack of energy, fatigue, not really wanting to get out and about for some of you. That could be your challenge. If you're in a relationship, your sex life could be a little bit bland because that's in your challenge position. For some of you who are not dating or seeing anyone, it could be kind of hard for you to get laid, pretty much. That's what I'm getting. As far as like your past influence, giving and receiving, the past influence of the moving on, this is the energy that you've been putting forth and giving out to others. Possibly feeling like I'm not getting exactly what I put out, so therefore I'm moving on, because that's your overall energy. So you're not with this, like me extending all of my love and all of my attentiveness to you, and you're just like, whatever. You're not putting the energy forth with me. I'm just here by myself, pretty much. Because with all of these energies that you're giving or giving to others, it's like you're giving, could be positivity, your light, your heart, your insights, your advice. And everyone's just taking and taking, but no one's giving. It's what I'm getting. Okay, so if there's someone that you are dealing with, or someone you're interested in, whatever, or if you're completely single and there's no one you're dealing with or interested in, this is someone that could be coming in this month. Your energy with them is the love card, okay? So the lover, it's like the Lover's card. This is a major arcana. This energy, I feel like there's healing that's going to happen, that's going to take place between most of you in a way where you're going to find balance, okay? Because there may be some shared emotions there, or you guys might see the relationship the same way. It also is, I feel, for some of you, like you might not realize that your partner or this person you're interested in or dealing with may have had some of the similar situations that you've gone through that needs healing, okay? Something about shared energy. It's almost like it looks like a DNA or something, like these leaves. But there's growth here and there's healing is what I'm getting. It's something that divine is orchestrating. So say if you're single and you meet someone new, it's like you guys might hit it off because you guys share the same vibes. I'm getting like this person may have moved on from a situation that was unhealthy for them, or healing emotionally, or wanting to better themselves. So they had to disconnect from things that were lowering their energy or their vibration. They might have been someone who was subject to being used by others, giving and receiving type of situation where they were always the giver and everyone just took. As far as where they're at with you, they have 7, seek the truth. So I feel like this person may be slightly, I get suspicious of you, and it's only because of the past, and this only will resonate for those who are going to meet someone new. If this is someone already in your life, I feel like they're working extra time, like extra hard, to show you that there's nothing to hide, that they don't have anything to hide, because I feel like some of you may be suspicious of this person and feeling like you need some sort of clarity, or you feel like this person could be deceptive, you're not sure, you don't trust people. So it's like you're not giving this person a fair shot. Yeah, because this would be the 7 of Swords, and we know the 7 of Swords is like a deceptive, sneaky person or a liar. So I feel like this person wants to show you that there's another side to them that you're not seeing. But because I feel like this person is at a place of healing. This person's at a place of healing with you. Okay? So they might have been a sneaky, deceptive person in the past where you have a reason not to trust them, but I feel like they've grown. Okay. So what are your goals and intentions and focus? Okay, this month. You have manifest. So your goals and intentions this month is to work with law of attraction, or to be able to fully manifest whatever it is that you're focused on or what you want. Okay? You're very focused on manifestation. Okay? Alchemizing the situation. You might even feel like it's an abundance of things that you can do this month. Even though you might have gone through some things in the past, you're still kind of, resentful in some way, or disconnecting from things emotionally and healing and all of that. I still feel like you're seeing that there's possibilities, or you're excited, or you're trusting in the universe that you have the ability to make some things happen. So that's what your goals are. As far as where Spirit wants you to place your focus this month, you have 6 of Believe and Succeed. So this is like the 6 of Wands. Spirit wants you to focus on continuing to move forward. It's like you need to, I'm not getting like a typical 6 of Wands energy where it's like outside validation and recognition. I'm getting more so that Spirit wants you to kind of keep a tunnel vision of where you're headed and where you want to be, and don't look backwards. Don't look at what was. If you do look back, only look at the things that you have achieved and how you overcome. Don't look at the past and kind of dwell there and feel sorry for yourself. It's like keep moving forward with tunnel vision that you're headed in the right direction. Spirit only wants you to focus on success, like believing in yourself, which I feel like you have the capability to do that as a manifester, which is a magician. So what is Spirit suggesting for you this month? You have control. Okay. This is a strength card. So this is a major arcana card. So I feel like with this being your suggested approach to your love life, you gotta learn how to temper the ego a little bit. Okay? Because you can easily, I feel like, get caught up in the past, start doubting yourself, not looking ahead, looking at the future from your higher self, and from a wise perspective, or trusting Spirit is directing you. You'll start looking down a little bit, like looking at the past, or looking at yourself as a failure, or controlling your steps too much and not allowing yourself to just flow with where Spirit is taking you. Okay? Spread your wings. This represents the conclusion. Okay? So, I'm sorry. No, this is your desire and fear. I apologize. So your desires and your fears are pretty much the same in one. So with the spread your wings, I feel like your fear is that if you embrace the unknown, that it's like it's not going to pan out in the way that you want it to. You feel like it's also a long and a lonely journey. If you decide to just trust and get into the unknown, it's like, well, I'm just going to be by myself, or I'm just going to continue to be alone or by myself. There's no one on the other side to support me. There's not my dream partner, or my partner is going to leave me. If I decide to just trust them, I'm going to get backstabbed. It's like a whole bunch of fears. But your hope is that I feel like you desire to open up and trust the unknown, because you also want Spirit to surprise you. You deep down inside, you know that you're divinely guided and protected, even if you can't see it. Okay? So this is actually the conclusion. The 7 of Choose Your Battles is reverse. And it's weird because I don't do reversals in this deck. I don't really do reversals at all anyway. But this came out like this. And I saw it as I was shuffling, and it's funny that it came out anyway. So this is actually a good thing though. With this in reverse, it tells me that you are going to be able to overcome a lot of things that you used to fall victim to. Things that used to trap you. Could be people, could be energies that you used to fall victim, like certain emotions or the way that you express yourself, how you looked at yourself, your self-confidence, the things that you used to say about yourself, you're overcoming all of that negativity. I feel they don't look so scary anymore. They don't seem so powerful anymore. Okay. So the energy that's underneath the surface, I pulled the Queen of Wands. Okay. So the energy that's underneath the surface, I'm getting, you are the Queen of Wands, whether you're male or female. This is a fire sign person. So this can, represent you. I feel like with the Queen of Wands, she's strong. People look at her and they only see what they want to see, and whether she's attractive or whether they see her as confident, because as a fire sign you can easily project yourself as confident, sure of yourself, extroverted, outgoing, all that stuff. But they don't really know the depth of who you are and what you had to overcome, which is the Queen of Wands. Okay, that's why she stands for something. She knows what she wants in life, or he or she. They know what they want in life. So because all of this is shifting and moving, it's only because you trust in yourself. You've come a long way. I also feel like people are supporting you. You're not by yourself, because at the bottom of that deck you have the Nine of Wands. So you're not by yourself, even if it feels like energetically, you feel like everybody is nowhere to be found, but you have people working beside you, whether that's your spiritual team or that's people that are rooting for you behind the curtains or in the audience that you can't see. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a Romance Angels card for Aries as your advice card from Divine Spirit. Okay, codependency says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So Spirit again is advising you not to fall victim to these traps again, because you've overcome them, or you are overcoming them. Okay, you are. It might be a little bit of a challenge for you, but you can do it. So don't fall trapped to anything else, that you might have been, it's easy for me to get upset when so-and-so says this, or if someone does this to me, this is how I react. It's like you're not in that space anymore, and Spirit's telling you to remember that and don't fall for that trap, because that affects your love life, that affects you from moving on, especially if you have a partner in your life and you're supposed to be letting go of the past and you both are supposed to be healing. Just let it go, because somebody wants to show you that you can trust them, because I feel like some of you might be suspicious of your partners, and they may be doing a lot just to prove to you that they're not up to anything. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Tauruses for October. Single, coupled, interested in somebody. This card flew out. Oof. Okay. Alright, fellow Tauruses, this is for you. If your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus is Taurus, you may also be cross-watching for a Taurus. Okay? So it could resonate for you as well. Okay. Alright, let's see what your love energy is for October, Tauruses, October. So overall energy, you start off as the challenging times is your overall energy, which is the Five of Wands. So you got some, and then your shadow energy is the Queen of Wands as well. It's funny. So some of you may be Aries or have some Aries in your chart. But because this is your overall energy, the Five of Wands, pretty much, that's what this represents. I feel like what Spirit is saying that you are, you have to fight some battles, okay? You might already be in the midst of that. I can attest to that as a Taurus, and it's not just my love life, but it could be things that you care about and people you care about. that you're having like this challenge in those areas. So I can resonate with that. So you guys might be coming up against some things, but you have to overcome them. And because he has his shield, it's telling you that you're protected. So anything that you're up against, or people that's up against you, because you might have some unknown or so-called unknown enemies out here, okay? You can't see them, you don't know where they're coming from, but just know that you're protected. There's this bubble around you. Okay, so this could be psychic protection, spiritual protection, mental protection, all of that. Okay, with your challenge, you have seek the truth. It may be hard for you to discern who's trustworthy and who isn't, because it's like you could see somebody one way and they might really be this way, or you might see them in a faulty way. So it's like you want to make sure that your discernment is on point. Okay, because this is the Seven of Swords type of energy. This is deception, lies, and theft. Okay, so you want to make sure that whoever you're dealing with romantically, or who's in your heart, because my love energy readings aren't just, just strictly for love and romance love. It's also for the matters of the heart. So you might have a hard time like trying to figure out who to trust, like who has my best interest or not. Then with the rebuild card, this is your past influence. Okay, so this is like a tower energy. This is all towered. Okay, so what I feel like with this rebuild energy, because I get the tower card a lot, and I guess I jinx myself as a Taurus, always saying, oh, I love the tower card. The tower card is not always fun. So that's why you're going through these challenges, because Spirit is trying to revitalize you, renew you, build new structures in your life. So it may very well feel like everybody's against you, or you don't know who to trust, but Spirit's just weaning, like, just clearing house with people that don't need to be there in your life anymore. That's what this rebuild is about. It's got that tower energy. That's what this is about. Okay. As far as where you stand with love, and if there's someone specific that you're dealing with, or new people that may come in, you have strengthening bonds, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So, with strengthening bonds, with the Ace of Pentacles as where you stand, I feel like it's very important for you to know who to trust and who's got your best interests right now. You want to make sure that you have stable people around you. You have trustworthy individuals around you, because the Ace of Pentacles is Earth. This is Taurus. This is us. As Taurans, we want to make sure that everybody around us is trustworthy and is as balanced as us and is grounded. Because we are very loyal, reliable people, usually. But it's like if we don't get that in return, then it's just like a waste of time. But I feel like you're giving people the opportunity to give you the benefit of the doubt, to show you that they are trustworthy, that they are reliable, that they are real. And, it's not to say that everybody's going to show that to you. That's why you have to use your discernment this month. Okay. Yeah, Tauruses don't like that bullshit. With success and growth, this is where the other people are involved. So whoever is in the matters of the heart for you, romantic or not, they have success and growth. So this person could very well be, he doesn't look happy. I don't want to read into my own energy. I'd rather clarify this, but I'm getting two separate things here. I'm getting that some of them are focused on your success and your growth. Okay. And not positive at all how they're looking at you, because this man does not look nice. Also, it could be that there's people that want to come in, or someone that you're dealing with and that does really care about you is focusing on things moving forward and you guys having success and growth together. Some people don't always want that for you. So I'm getting two different things with that. That's why your discernment is in your challenge position, because you don't know what's what or who's who. The Seven of Swords came out again. And Four of Pentacles. You don't know who's who has your best interests at heart, who's people that's just, sneaky and deceptive, and who wants to, withhold information from you, or who's people. The Four of Pentacles could be someone that just treasures you and is a little bit obsessive over you a little bit. So you might have that side where there's people that really do care about you and want to hold on to you, and then there's the others that you can't trust, and Spirit's not really going to give you the clear answer on that, because some of the people that you do love and care about this month, you're going to have a hard time seeing who's who, which is unfortunate. But what is your intentions, focus, and goals? You have Shine, which is the Sun card. So you want to be your best as well as you can be. You want to liberate yourself. You want to free yourself. You want to be open to people, and you want that love. But at the same time, not everybody wants to see you shine, like with the Success and Growth card, and that's sad, because I feel like you genuinely want to share and love and give to everyone and be your greatest version of yourself, I feel. And you also want liberation and illumination. Because the thing about the moon, yeah, the moon is like the so-called illuminator, and it represents intuition and all of that and the deep things, but not everything is revealed under the moon. You only see what the moon shows you. When the sun comes out, it's like everything is revealed. You can see everything. So it could be that you also want things to be revealed to you on like a whole clear level. You want to see everything. Like, don't leave anything out. Okay. With the Just Breathe card, this represents where Spirit wants you to focus. Spirit wants you to go within yourself. You need that intuition. You need to pay attention. Okay. You need to pay attention to what's going on around you, because you got to use your discernment, and it's right underneath the Seek the Truth card. Seek the Truth is the Seven of Swords. Sorry, let me turn that down. But this is also cause for meditation as well. Your suggested approach is Four of Joy and Stability. Spirit wants you to stay in the energy of joy and stability, whatever that means to you. This is high vibrational energy. It's not the typical Four of Wands with the celebration and the family and the couple and all of that. It's more so about an energy. What does this mean to you? What does joy and stability mean to you? Because Spirit wants you to approach the situation from that place. Spirit wants you to be in that space this entire month. Okay? Then you got sadness and isolation. And this represents your fears and your desires. Your fear is that you have to isolate yourself from people. And I was telling a friend of mine last night that I don't know who to trust right now. I don't. Because it's like people are just coming at me, and I don't know if people are disguising themselves as somebody, you know, just some random person and somebody that I thought I was cool with. I hate to talk about it again, but it's like so relevant, and I don't know. I know Spirit is up to something, and it's to rebuild and it's to renew and release things that don't serve me, but it's like it can make you just want to go like, I don't know who to trust, even family. Like, I don't know if there's family out there that's against me or doesn't want me to succeed. You know, people that I thought cared about me, I don't know who's who, and that's sad, because I'm going through all these people, and I'm like, it could be them, or it could be him, it could be her, and that's sad. So with this sadness and isolation, it's like you fear that you have to just cut yourself off and hide, and it is a sad thing. You don't want to have to do that, you know. Yeah, Taurus, we like our space, but we do like to be around people. Family and friends are important. Okay. Your hope, though, is that you'll be able to come out of this if you happen to be in this space of isolation and sadness. You want to be able to open up and embrace, because that's your desire, that's your focus, that's your intention. Okay, so what is the conclusion? Seven of Move. Spirit is going to make sure that you succeed and you move forward, okay? This is the Chariot card, especially in your love. Spirit is going to unite you with people that are pure and who have your greatest intentions, okay? Spirit wants to make sure that you are united with that lover that's right for you, or those people that really love and care about you. They're moving you towards that. So whatever this is, what's happening right now or might happen throughout October, is going to end successfully. All right, the Queen of Wands, this is your shadow energy. This is what's going on behind the scenes. This is like the Aries. Some of you got Aries in your chart, I believe. And sometimes I resonate with Aries too, and I don't have Aries in my chart. But the Queen of Wands represents, like, people might see you, because a lot of people see Tauruses as these like very strict, stern, stubborn individuals, but they don't know what we go through underneath the surface, you know. And it's like we have to put on a strong face sometimes, I feel, so that we're not subject to getting hurt. A lot of people take us for granted, or the heart chakra cards. Oh no, these are the psychic tarot for the heart. Yeah, by John Holland. But yeah. I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card for you, you guys. And it's all about you regaining your strength as the Queen of Wands and standing up for what you believe in and who you are. Okay? You have to stand for yourself, even if you have to stand alone for a while. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So you're calling in your soulmate, your soul tribe. Okay? You still got to believe in that. You can't allow, and then you got soulmate at the bottom. So you still got the, you know, and I feel like this isn't just a love reading, like romantic love. I feel like this is like family and friends. Like, you might feel like you don't have anybody, but you are calling in your soul tribe and your soul group, your soulmate, whatever you want to call it, that partner for you. You're calling all of that in, and Spirit is telling you to continue to believe in that, send that energy out there. Don't allow whatever this is to hinder that, okay? So, that's the message from my Tauruses. I'm going to move on to the Gemini. See what's up with y'all. I hope I don't get no drama, because I've been pulling some drama for Geminis. Some crazy stuff. Sex tapes and videos and whatever, pictures. So, let's see what you guys got going on, Geminis, for October. Love for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Geminis for October 2017. Oh, that's cool. You guys got dreams coming true is your overall energy, and that flew out. So Spirit wants to let you know that your dreams are within your hands. You have the ability to bring about what it is that you desire for yourself this month. And that your dreams are coming true. Alright, so let's see what the shadow energy is. Everybody keeps getting the Queen of Wands. What the fuck? What the fuck? Sorry. So we got Aries, Taurus, and Gemini with their shadow energy as a Queen of Wands. So Spirit is like working on people's inner strength, wanting us to stand for ourselves or stand for something. So let's get into your reading, Geminis. Okay, so like I said, your overall energy, you have dreams coming true, which is the Nine of Cups energy. I feel like Spirit is telling you that you have it within your hands, within your reach to bring about what you want. It's all in your hands. Spirit is like, it's in you. You got the ability to make it happen. Getting something about affirmations or beliefs or visualizations, because you're ruled by Mercury, so that's communication. So affirmations could very well be the thing that backs you up. Okay. Your challenge is the base chakra. So you might have a hard time with not getting too la land and too focused on what it is that you want and how you're going to make it happen and looking for signs and synchronicities. Stay grounded and stay balanced is what I'm getting. Don't get too caught up in what's going on around you. Or don't be too earthly where you're not focused on the spiritual and your intuition. Don't get too realistic to where the point where you're cutting off your spiritual connect. It has to be some sort of balance there. That's what I'm getting with the base chakra. So you might want to work on that chakra this month. As far as your past energy, your heart chakra. So there's some heart's desire belief here that's helping to bring about what you want, or showing you that you have the ability to take, you know, grasp or whatever this is in your heart space. This is a true heart's desire I'm feeling, because this is in your past position. Something about the heart chakra, you might have also worked on your heart chakra this month, which is why you're able to call in what you want. Could also be that it was blocked and it's unblocked. Like I said, it helps you believe in your dream more, be able to obtain it more. When you believe in something, the more you have the ability to make it happen. If you kind of just doubt it, it's like the magic can't work. If you don't believe in your wand, then what good is it to use it if you don't believe that you can make it happen? The person that you're dealing with, where you are with them, or if you're completely single, or if these are other people that you love and care about this month, where you stand with them is well-deserved reward. So that's because it's a 9 also, like the 9 of dreams coming true. I feel like for a majority of you, you feel like whoever you're dealing with, there's something that you've been waiting to come to pass with this person. You feel like you just might get that. You've worked very hard. You've been very patient, very persistent, very stable, very grounded in what it is that you believe in, and you're picking up that this is coming to pass. There's something with my love life, or the people that I love, or the person that I love, that's going to come to pass, is what I'm getting. You're waiting on that because it's like other things may be going well in your life, and you're like, okay, well, it's only a matter of time that this goes well. This is going to happen for me. This is going to come in for me. With the darkest fears, this is the person that you're dealing with, interested in, or is subject to come in, or others that you love and care about. They have darkest fears, the 9 of darkest fears. So where they're at with you, because you got a lot of 9s already. You got the 9 dreams coming true, 9 of well-deserved reward. What was I going to... This is the 9 of swords. Yeah, so this is about the mind. Whoever the person is that you're dealing with or interested in, this person, I'm just getting like they're very stuck mentally. Like there's a lot of blockages here. Some of you might be wishing for this, not that you're wishing bad on somebody, but you're wishing that this person starts to think now, or really pay attention. So I'm getting like this person is too stuck in your head, or they're too stuck in their own heads. For some of you, you want this person to get to that point, because it's like now you're going to see who I am and what I'm about, or something like that. I don't get that it's like evil intent, but it's almost like you want this person to like humble themselves or something like that. Because they're all in their heads. They're not even really focused on their intuition. I feel like they're confused. They don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. That's weird. But your focus, goals, and intentions. You got 8 of control, which is like the strength card. So your goal is like you want to take your power back. Because I feel like you've kind of just been very passive with that. And now it's like, but just be careful though, not to get too aggressive or too manipulated, because it's like you want somebody to like humble themselves. So don't get up here and be like, yeah, that's what you get type of energy, but you do want to take your power back. Okay, that is your goal. That is your intention. I feel like if you come from a higher perspective and place about it, and not from your ego, then you're fine. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be in control or in power, but it's the way that you do it. Where Spirit wants you to place your focus this month is love, okay? Spirit wants you to look at it from this person's perspective as well, or from others that you care about. Look at their perspectives and what they're going through, because they may be needing of healing as well. There's some healing between the both of you, and I feel like individually you guys have your own things that you might have been dealing with or are dealing with this month. And you can easily come together and find peace and harmony just by grounding and humbling yourselves. And you're like, you know what? I understand why you feel this way. And yeah, I understand why you feel this way. And this is what was going on and blah, 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 whatever. And I feel like it's going to ground some things out between you and this person. It's going to balance it out. It's like you guys can support each other. Whether it's your lover, your love interest, your best friend, your mom, whomever. Okay, so choose your battles wisely. This represents how to approach the situation. Again, Spirit's telling you to be very careful how you approach this situation with someone else, okay? Because I feel like you are in a just position if you feel like someone needs to, you know, calm down a little bit. You know, don't try me ever again. Don't think that you can get over on me or whatever the case may be. Um, just don't get into anything that you don't want to get into. Don't cause an argument. Don't cause a scene. Some of you, choosing your battles, maybe you need to focus on your heart's desires. Okay? Don't allow yourself to get caught up and say some things you don't mean or get into an argument. You only need to focus on the heart because you got the heart chakra right above this card. Okay, so what is your doubt or your fears and your desires? You got 7 of daydreams and decisions, which is the 7 of cups energy. So you want to make sure that the things that you say you desire and want, that these are really of your highest good and of what you really want. That you're not just choosing something and then later you're going to regret it, or it's just a temporary desire. You want to make sure that it's real, because I feel like you fear that whatever your heart desires is wrong, especially if you feel like somebody needs to humble themselves and they need to think about things or think before they speak, or how they treat you. They need to think about it before they do it. You might think that I'm in the wrong for that. Not necessarily. Not if this is what you feel like is best and you want it because you want things to be balanced between the both of you, not to hurt somebody. You don't want to be like that one that's trying to be manipulative. Okay, so your conclusion is 6 of giving and receiving. I do feel like you are going to find balance and harmony between those that you love and care about, specifically if there's a partner involved or someone that you're romantically interested in. You guys might even bring up the fact that things are not equal, or one person might feel like they've been doing a lot and the other person was like, no, I put in, or I've done this. Like, that needs to be said. Like, these conversations need to be had because there's healing that needs to take place. And then you guys got the Queen of Wands, like the other 2 signs we just did. So this is your inner strength. People not knowing what you've gone through, and it's like you're taking your power back. You pick that wand up and it's like, you know what, no, I sit on the throne. I'm calling the shots. I'm not going to be that person that I once was. I'm going to go after what I desire and what I want, whatever that may be for you individually. So let's see what the romance angels have for you. I almost spilled my drink. Okay. Geminis, what is the advice? Religious factors. Okay. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. So this could be a karmic cycle that's ending because you did have a lot of 9s. Okay. I also feel like you and this person may have your differences because of your beliefs, and it doesn't have to be spiritual or religious. It could just be simple things such as no, I only call people at this time, or I only call people once a day, and you're like, well, I think you should call me 2 times a day at least, or whatever. It's whatever. It doesn't have to be anything big. Could be religion, could be some sort of major difference, but whatever it is, you guys are going to find peace and harmony. I feel like you need to focus on what it is that you really want out of this situation and focus on peace, because you have 2 6s here, and that's the harmony number, the number of unconditional love and harmony. All right, so moving on to Cancers for the month of October. So this will be all Cancers who are either Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, okay, for the month of October. And you could be cross-watching for a Crabby as well and still resonate, okay? Sometimes you can eavesdrop on other signs. Like, sometimes I've clicked on, like, certain signs, like, I'll come across, like, a reading and I'll stumble on it, and it's not even, like, anybody that I'm trying to figure out or, like, see what's up with them. It's just, like, I randomly click on somebody else's sign, and I resonate sometimes. Like, I think I've clicked on a Pisces reading before. Who else? Aries I resonate with at times. So that's weird. This card came out reversed. We'll see what that's about. Might be a little testy for you Cancers, because you guys got some testing cards and you guys got a hella of chakras. What's going on? I must have accidentally put some reversals in here in this deck, because I don't do reversals like that, especially not in my oracle deck. So I don't know how that happened. Let me update the lineup so people know where we're at if they do come in. I have to comment on my own shit. Okay. Back to regular programming. Alright. Let's see what your shadow card is. I was about to say, if this is the Queen of Wands, I'll be damned. But it's not. It's Empress. She is a queen or whatnot, or empress. Alright, Cancer. So your overall energy is 8 of helpless and hopeless. So this is a mental thing. This is a mind thing. You feel trapped. You don't know which way to go. Either path could look scary, or like it's a huge obstacle or challenge that you have to face. So you don't really know what decision to make or which path to take in your mind. It's like you're very conflicted. It's like one moment you're here and the next you're there, and either way it goes, it's like, I don't know what to do. I give up. I feel stuck. So this is like equivalent to the 8 of Swords energy. You're not moving. It's causing some stagnation here. The challenge with the third eye chakra in reverse, this tells me that you're having a hard time with trusting your own guidance and your own intuition. So that's why you're stuck, because you could actually be guided to go one or the other way, or maybe just go straight ahead. Maybe it's not even that you need to do that. Maybe you just need to move forward. And you're getting some sort of guidance and you're like, I don't know what to believe or what to trust. Because it's like your mind is focused on the wrong things, or something that can potentially go wrong. It's just interesting that the third eye chakra came out reversed. So you need to work on this. Work on your third eye chakra. If you guys have amethyst and other stones that work with third eye chakras, I would definitely do that. Do some meditation. Do a third eye cleanse. If you know some spiritual healers, ask them to help you with that block, because there's a block here and my third eye is actually hurting. It's like beating right here between my eyebrows. Selenite. Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, you can work with a selenite. Yeah, my eyebrows started twitching right here, so it's blocked. You got the 8 of moving on. Okay. With the 8 of moving on, this represents your past energy. You're very conflicted about if you should move on here and move away. You know, it's like back and forth. Especially if there's a third party situation, because it could very well be that. I'm seeing that energy in here, actually. Could be you don't know who to choose. It could be, doesn't have to be romantic choosing. It could be, well, you know, my partner and then my family, or my partner and my job, or 2 different people I'm interested in, my best friend and my lover. I don't know, like, because my best friend doesn't like my lover, or my lover doesn't like my best friend, or my family doesn't like them, or they don't want to move here because I got to travel for this job. It could be multiple things you feel you have to choose between, and it's just like, I'm ready to move forward. I'm unhappy here. Do I stay? Do I go? There's something here that's keeping you stuck, and you're not trusting your guidance. Where you are with love and the people that you love and care about, romantic or not, and if you're completely single, this could be someone that you have yet to meet. You have 3 of sadness and isolation. Some of you feel sad that you need to make a decision. Some of you feel like, if I disconnect from my family or my friends, they're going to hate me. But you're not happy. You're seeking this 9th cup, and it could be a partner that does not make you happy, or is no longer fulfilling you emotionally or spiritually. Could be someone else has come along, or you feel like there's something better out there that you want to see, And it's like you're keeping yourself here. You're isolating yourself. You're stagnating yourself mentally. You're worried about, who am I going to hurt? Or what if this is going to hurt me in the end? But that other part of you is like, I want to liberate myself. I want to be free. I want to be open. And if it's not leaving someone specifically, it could just be moving on from a phase with someone. You want better together. Where they're at with you, if this is someone specifically or multiple people that you love and care about or someone new, they have choose your battles wisely. Okay? So this person, I feel like they don't know where they stand with you. They don't know what buttons not to push. Because you guys might have been arguing. Some of you. Some of them are kind of like, you're very iffy. They don't know what side they're going to get of you, what you represent, what you stand for. They don't know how to approach you. Okay, so it's kind of like I need to step back and analyze this person a little bit because I don't know what could potentially happen. Especially if this is someone who's interested in you when they come in and they're like, I don't know, like, what's your intentions? Like, what do you want? Who are you? It might not be clear. So I feel like people are on their guard when it comes to you because you could show them like 3 different faces. It could be emotional. It could be things that you say. Also, if there's 3 people involved, it's kind of like your partner may be aware of this and trying to analyze like where you're coming from. It could be some suspicion too. But I just feel like somebody doesn't know how to approach you because like they don't know who they're gonna get when it comes to you. As far as your focus and goals and intentions, all right, you have the heart chakra. Okay, so the heart chakra is here. You want to follow your heart. You want to trust and believe that you're on the right track. You do. It's like your intentions are pure. I feel like they're good. But it's like, well, what kind of person does that make me if I'm ready to leave somebody because I'm not happy? Like, who the fuck am I to do that to somebody? And you start blaming yourself, I feel, or, this job isn't right for me, but who am I to be like, I'm going to move on and I'm going to just get a better job and what my family think about me. Everybody's going to think I'm stuck up if I leave my hometown or if I cut my, this friend off. People are going to say I'm not loyal. All these things that go through people's head. But it's like you really want to make a decision from the heart, but you also want to follow your heart. You also want to be in a place of your truth. Like what you really want and what really makes you happy. And that's what's conflicting you because it's right underneath helpless and hopeless. Then you got the base chakra where Spirit wants you to place your focus. Spirit wants you to also work on your base chakra because you need to ground yourself. You may be way too much in here and you just need to ground. Okay, come back to earth a little bit because you've lost your footing, I feel. So Spirit wants you to focus on the base chakra. So working on your third eye and your base chakra this month will be beneficial now and possibly all throughout October or wherever you feel needed or guided to. Then you got the throat chakra. You got a lot of chakra cards. This represents your suggested approach. Spirit wants you to speak up. It's right underneath the 8 of moving on, which is the 8 of cups energy, emotional energy. Express your feelings and emotions to people. Where are you coming from? Like, be real and honest and authentic. The throat chakra is communicating from your truth. So, you need to communicate. Your biggest fear and your hope, you got 2 of fine balance in reverse. So, it's funny when reverse, this card came out too. This is like the 2 of pentacles. Your fear is that you're not going to be able to make a decision. It's like you feel like you're going to be weighing the pros and cons forever or just completely conflicted and confused, I feel. But your hope is that you be able to make a decision, be able to adjust to whatever these changes are, because you may be guided to change your lifestyle, you may be guided to change a job, you may be guided to leave to a different area, and it's just like, or meet new people, just be a new person, and you hope that you can adjust and fit into that. Because it's just like so much that's going on. It's like a cycle repeating. Like, I feel like you do need to get grounded. because you got too much energy circling, and it's like it's going to cause you to feel out of whack. You got too much duality too. You got a lot of like different energies or triple energies too. So your conclusion is detach. The detached card is judgment. Okay. With the detachment card, I feel like you're gonna come to a place where it's like, you know what, I have to do what's best for me and what's right for me, and it's going to be liberating and freeing. It might not be easy in the beginning. You might be a little bit sad, but it's gonna get you out of that stagnation that you're in, and it's gonna bring about peace to you eventually. The Empress, your shadow energy. Your shadow energy, this is about you nurturing yourself. This is about you honoring yourself, male or female. Okay? It's like your higher self is giving you tough love. Like, you know what? I love you and I care about you, but you need to get it together. What do you want? What do you want for yourself? Because as the Empress, she's like the mothering and nurturing aspect of us. But I feel like this is also about self-care and self-love at the end of the day. Choosing you at the end of the day, what's best for you and what's right for you. She's worried about she's worried about herself first and everybody else later. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's like, promoting self-love and self-care. If we didn't do these things, we'd be miserable. Trying to make everybody else happy but ourselves happy. And that's where you are, Cancer. So let's see what your advice is from the Romance Angels. All right. Oop. Separation. Some of you do have to walk away from some people that you love and care about. Okay? It's not easy, but you're going to have to do that. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And your partners could be your bestest friend. It could be family. It could be a job. It could be someone that you wanted to be with or someone that you are with. But whatever it is, Spirit is telling you it's going to hurt them and you to separate. Even if it doesn't mean like I'm breaking up with you, I'm just moving family, I'm moving across the country or whatever. It doesn't have to be a cutoff, in vain. It could just be, I have to do this for me type of thing. I have to grow up. I have to leave. Some of you might have to travel. Some of you might be moving on with your lives growing up, and that's hard for some people. But you have to follow your own heart, and I feel like it's not going to be easy for everybody involved, but it's going to bring you peace in the end. It's going to get you out of that stagnation, and that's what matters the most. All right. All right, you guys, time to move on to Leo. Let's see what's up with the Leos for the month of October. What's up with y'all, Leo? What's going on? So this will be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Virgo. Or Venus. Why I always do that? Venus sign for Leo. You may also be cross-watching for Leo, and this may resonate with you too. I just happen to be listening and it might still resonate with you. So let's see what the love energies are for the Lions and Lioness. Okay. Alright. Just breathe. Move. Balance. Rebuild. Rest and reconsider. Win or lose, reach out, trust, teach, and dedicated effort. Okay, so let's see what your shadow energy is. Yes, I'll start putting out the personal monthlies today. I have to do it all weekend. I have to get it done. Yeah, I usually do them Sunday night, but because I have so many to do, I'm just going to do it this weekend, Saturday too. The Sun card, shadow energy, so that's a positive energy to get. And to me, this is the Leo card too, as well as the Strength card. Just breathe, Leo, is your overall energy. Spirit wants you to meditate on some things. You might be too active because you got the movement card right next to it. Too much going on with your energy. It's like you're too active or you're too focused on something. And it's kind of like Spirit wants you to ground yourself, go within, meditate, or just simply just rest and recharge your energy. Because your challenge is the move card. You're challenging with this is like, I feel like you're moving way too much. You're traveling way too fast, okay? Some of you are pushing forward for a relationship in a certain direction, whether you're pushing for marriage, you're pushing for engagement, you're pushing for someone to label you as their boyfriend or girlfriend, or you're just too much out there. You might have just gotten over a breakup, but you're already out there. Spirit's telling you to slow down, okay? You're going to find what you want and what you need in a partner, in a relationship. You're going to get what you want, whether it's with the person or someone else. Whatever it is, Spirit's going to take you to that destination. There's no need to rush or push yourself into it. Because the past energy you have is balance, okay? So some of you may have met someone that you feel like you can, that you're well meshed with, like you guys are one and the same, or you met someone that you might call a soulmate or a twin flame or whatever. Could also be that you had to separate from someone as well, okay? Someone that you thought was it, and you're already rushing to find the next party, the next person. And you just need to slow down. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. No need to rush. Where you are with love, and if there's someone specifically, whether it's romantic or family, friends, whomever is in the matters of the heart, where you are with them is rebuild. This is a Tower card. So your love life is being restructured and being renewed. So you might find that, yes, some people have been removed out of your life. Some breakups may have happened. You know, friends maybe have left. But just know that Spirit is trying to rebuild things for you. So there's a lot of old things got to be thrown away in the trash can because they just don't serve you anymore. It is time to let go and rebuild as a Tower. Start over. Okay? If there's someone specifically that you're dealing with or interested in, or this could be anyone that you love and care about, where they're at with you is rest and reconsider. This person is kind of, they might have been rushing to their energy. There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of focus. This person needs to also fill out the energy of what they want too. They need to rest. Spirit is causing them to slow down, okay? So it might seem like if things are picking up in your love life and it seemed like everything is moving fast and you and this person are hitting it off or whatever, and all of a sudden things just kind of get slow, you guys aren't calling each other as much, you're not FaceTiming each other as much or whatever, or seeing each other, just know it's because you guys need to slow it down and really figure out what it is that you want moving forward. Because the truth is, you guys might have came into each other's life and just bumped in out of nowhere, and it was like, this is a strong connection, this is something very deep that I'm in, or I really like you, but then I don't know what I really want. Because that happens too. That happened to me before. You might find somebody that you talk to every day and it's moving really fast and it's like everything that you want, but then it's like, where are we really headed? What do we really want? So that's why this is happening. It's nothing wrong. Your focus, goals, and intentions are win or lose, which is the 5 of Swords type of energy. So I feel like your focus is on the fact you don't want to be a loser. You want to win, which could be anything that you want, like marriage or someone to claim you or something specifically that you want from somebody else. You want that to happen, and you don't want that not to happen. So you're very focused on this. Your mind is wrapped around winning and not losing, or whether I'm going to win or am I going to lose. You're very focused on that mentally. But Spirit's telling you to focus on 3, reach out, okay? You might need to, if you feel like things are slowing down, maybe you need to reach out to that person and see what's going on with them. Or if you're always the one taking the initiative or calling or texting or whatever, allow them to reach out to you. Could also be that you need to consult in someone that you trust and love, people that support you. Because right now I feel like you're a little bit lost and you might need some direction. And I feel like you have support either of your spiritual team or people that you love and trust that are there for you. Could be friends. I did get that initially first, that you need to reach out to friends for advice. And I'm like, that sounds stupid. But Spirit knows what they're talking about, so I have to go with it. As far as your approach, what you need to do, Spirit is suggesting the trust card, the Fool. Surrender. Just surrender and be open. Just trust what Spirit is doing, because Spirit knows better than we do. Spirit's telling you to surrender to the situation and trust that whatever happens is what's supposed to happen. They got your back. Okay? Because remember, you got the rebuild card, which is the Tower. The Tower does what it needs to do. It has to tear that old ass building down. We can't hold on, even though it might look pretty, or we liked the how it was modeled or whatever, how it felt in that home. But if it's old as dirt and it's got bugs and it's got mold and dust and dirt, it needs to be rebuilt. You know, you just gotta allow Spirit to do what it does. Whether they tear that building down, burn it down, or they go in and they just remodel it, or whatever they need to do. Just trust Spirit knows what they're doing. With the Trust card or the Teach card, this represents your fears and your doubts and your desires. Okay? So what are you fearing and what are you desiring? With the Teach card, it's like the Hierophant. So I feel like you're afraid that this is just another lesson, or that you got to teach somebody a lesson, or someone has to teach you a lesson. But you do desire that you will learn something valuable out of it. So it's kind of like, I don't want a lesson, but if it's going to be a lesson, I want it to be something worth my while, something very beneficial. So you do want the wisdom, but I feel like it's a fear here that that's all this is, and it's not going to ever elevate or be anything more than that. Okay, the conclusion, 8 of dedicated effort. So it's going to magnify the efforts that you put in versus what someone else's efforts and dedication is with you. Whether it's just you working on this or it's someone else doing it. And some of you might come to the conclusion that they weren't working on it, or they're not going to. It's just me. And then whatever you do from there is what you do. The Sun card is the shadow energy. This is all about illumination. Spirit, it's showing that there's some immature energy here. So the connection may have started off early, moving very fast, very fun, very frivolous, or you're in the beginning stages of a connection, or someone new is coming in. One of you have like kind of pulled the rug up from one another and revealed something that maybe the other wasn't ready to see. Because you got 2 kids here. The Sun card is all about illumination. The Moon card, she's kind of like, she only sheds light on certain things. We can't see the whole picture. When the sun comes out, we see everything. Okay? When the club lights go on, you see what everybody really looks like. So it's like this person pulled the rug up under you and might have revealed something that you weren't ready to see, or the truth of this. Maybe it was just fun. Maybe it was just for me to enjoy myself. You know, and that's fine. But let's see. And whatever it is, it's going to turn out positive for you. It's not bad. That whatever this is, even if it feels like a loss, it's not really a loss. Nothing's ever a loss. So you got separation. You got a few cards that fell out. Trust, very soon, make the effort, and separation. So just trust the situation. You can't really see what Spirit is doing behind the scenes, but you need to decide what you want moving forward, because if it's worth the effort, then make the effort. If it's worth it, if you want to continue to work on it, then do that. You know, even if the other person is not really doing anything, or you perceive them not to be doing anything, if you really want something to work, put the effort in. If not, walk away. Because some of you might end up walking away. And that's okay. And I feel like both parties may be upset with that, or be like, oh, I'm kind of disappointed because we had fun and I really liked you. but I feel like it's just what's best. It might go down like that. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the Virgos and see what we get here. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on with you. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you guys are cross-watching for a Virgo, you may resonate with their reading. Or if you just happen to just stop by and watch it, this is for you. Oh, the card. I should have pulled that one. I saw it standing out. Okay. Lovers. Moving on. Feeling alone. Challenging times. Refusing to see. Awaiting results. Shine. Coming together. Success and growth. Venus signs are good to know because, especially when you're watching a love reading or getting a love reading, it may resonate on that level for you. Dreams coming true. Okay. Oh. King of Pentacles is a shadow energy. Okay. Alright, so we got the love card as your overall energy, and I'm going to update where we are. So I'm going to join the chat from my phone because I'm going to add who's up next. Who's the next sign up? Okay. Alright, so the love card represents the lovers, obviously. This is your overall energy. So there's a very significant connection that you are dealing with this month, and it does require some sort of healing. It could be a lesson involved or a choice or decision that you need to make. I'm a triple Taurus, so that's like your nature. It may be like you're just a straight up Libra, just straight up. With the moving on card, because that is your challenge. So this is like the Eight of Cups. I'm sorry. It's like the Eight of Cups. It might be something that you two, a partner or someone you're interested in, or it could just be you, are having a hard time with letting go. It could be something that happened to you in the past. It could be that you need to just move away from each other. Okay? It's not going to be easy because someone feels like they're not growing in the situation. Or maybe you've outgrown one another. Possibly. Because you got feeling alone as your challenging energy, or your past energy, sorry. So with this is like the Five of Pentacles. There was some sort of rejection. Maybe that forces you to like walk away or want to step away from this person, or this person walked away from you and left you pretty much stranded, or rejected you in some way, I feel. With the challenging times, this is where you are with this person or someone specifically. Whether it's romantic or someone that you just love and care about. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. You are like having a hard time with this connection, and your guard is up. Because I feel like this person really hurt you. This person, it might even feel like this person was against you or backstabbed you. This person with the refusing to see, whoever they are, they feel like they didn't do anything wrong. Okay, a part of them though, I feel like knows that they were in the wrong, but another part of them is kind of stubborn and not wanting to see the truth, because their shield has a third eye on it and he's looking down. So he knows within the truth, or she, whoever this person is, know within the truth of themselves that they may have been wrong. But it's like stubbornly saying, you know, there is no problem, or not wanting to see that there was or is a problem with the Two of Swords. And the reason why I feel like the person acted in the way that they did is because there was some sort of indecision. Because refusing to see is like the Two of Swords. There's double-mindedness, uncertainty, not really sure. And yeah, it could be definitely an ego thing, but I feel like it's based off of indecision. With 7 of waiting results, this represents your goals, focus, and intentions. So I feel like you want to wait for this person. You're willing to give them a shot, even though you've got your guard up and you feel like this is an energy that I don't want to deal with right now. You're still willing to wait and give it a shot, because it's like you put a lot of effort towards this. You see, it's like roots are growing. You put a lot of energy, nurturing, and time into the situation with this person. You want it to blossom to this. You want it to sprout out into this. Okay, you're waiting, but Spirit's telling you to focus on the Shine card. Focus on the truth of who you are and what you really want and what sets your heart free, what really gives you bliss. Because this situation, I feel like, weighs you down way too much. It makes you feel alone. It makes you feel like you're still searching for something that's missing. You feel like you have to protect yourself against this person. You feel like you're just waiting around. And it's like Spirit's like, focus on liberation and freedom and bliss. And that might be that you have to do it on your own. And you do. You are in charge of your own happiness and your own freedom and your own bliss. Nobody can do that for you but you. But Spirit wants you to approach the situation with 2 of coming together, which is the 2 of Cups. So I feel like Spirit wants you to still put forth that love. I feel like you can't disconnect the love and the feelings you have for somebody. They want you to also extend peace or forgiveness, even if that's energetically. Because I feel like you really can't move on from something from a place of resentment and hurt. It's kind of like you have to be at peace with what is and say, you know what, I see you from your higher self and I forgive you. Not that I'm just going to push everything under the rug, but I got to forgive you in order for me to move on peacefully. And that might be what it is. Excuse me. Success and growth. This represents your fears and your doubts and your hope. Okay, so what do you want and what you don't want? Success and growth, which is the 8 of Wands. What you're desiring is that this person will grow with you. You guys got all of these, like, in the Lover's card, you have the leaves, and then in this card, you got, like, the roots that are growing. You want this person, or I feel like you desire for this person to grow with you, to be transformed, to be healed, come together with you, and that this whole process was for something. It would turn out successful. Now, the other side of it is what you don't want. You don't want to have wasted your time waiting for someone to get themselves together, to heal, and to come together with you. You also don't want all of your hard time and all of your efforts and all of your patience to, you know, not come to fruition. Okay. With the dreams coming true card, this is the 9 of Cups, okay? That's your conclusion. So you have the ability to bring about what your heart truly desires and wants. You have that ability within you. It's like Spirit, the universe, whatever you want to call the Most High, has given you that ability. It's not in anybody else's hands or responsibility. It's up to you. And you are seeking this 9th cup. This would be the 9 of Cups. You are seeking your dreams coming true, because here the challenge is this. Like, you have to move on to find that. You're at the 8 of moving on and you're trying to elevate to the 9. And it's like, how am I going to get there from here? Okay. Shadow energy could be you're dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could be that this is someone that's been in your life for a very, very long time. Someone who you might have wanted to be your husband or your wife. Okay. Yeah. Don't feed into anything, you guys. Just ignore them. So I'm going to pull an advice card. Yeah, because this person might mean the world to you. You see potential in this person. It's like the King of Pentacles. He's up there. You know, he's grown. He's mature. This is what you want. This is a stable partner. Whether it's male or female that you're dealing with. Attraction. It says, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So Spirit wants you to follow your bliss. It's like with the Shine card. You got to open up. You got to be free. You're causing your own unhappiness. No one says that you're stuck. Nobody says that you have to. Yes, there's religious factors involved because it's at the bottom. Could also be a spiritual thing as well. A journey, a path. For some of you, this could be, it's the soulmate twin flame type of situation. And it's not easy to disconnect from that. Excuse me. So Spirit knows that there's something spiritual about this, but they want you to focus on your bliss and your happiness. You've kind of forgotten to enjoy life a little bit, I feel. You forgot what happiness was and how to get it yourself. Okay, so that's Libra. Or is that Virgo? Virgo? Okay, moving on to Libra. Sorry. So this is Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Did y'all see that? Okay, the Master. Strengthening bonds. Release. Lead. A lot of majors so far. Just breathe. Sadness and isolation. Success and growth. Change your focus. Sacral chakra. And heal. See what the shadow card is. Excuse me, the Sun, and the Emperor wanted to come out too. Like, got the Sun. So Libras, you got the Master, which is the Devil card traditionally. So this is your overall energy. Your worst enemy is your ability to trust and to love and to give. I feel like you put your heart on lockdown within time or in the recent past. You put your heart on lockdown, I feel, to protect yourself, obviously, because you might have been hurt plenty of times or hurt really, really bad by that one person that just put the nail in the coffin for you. And it's like, if I ever love again, I have to be very, very, very cautious of what I do. Okay? He knows that this is something that he needs to release himself from and free himself from, but it's very hard. The Devil is not always the easiest to break free from because the Devil card represents our biggest fears, our addictions, and all of that. We are under the illusion that we always want to believe that there's a boogeyman out to get us, not knowing that we have the ability to free ourselves. But it's like, until we believe that the boogeyman is only as powerful as we allow them to be, then can we free ourselves. So I feel like that's where you're at overall. But your challenge is strengthening bonds. So you do have a hard time with coming together with others. You have a hard time building a connection with others because of that fear, that barrier here in the heart, or you will this month. You're having a hard time doing that. Spirit's giving you the seed planted within you to want to build something with someone. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know what to do with this, or I don't know if I should even do it. It's kind of like you're stopped at your, you stopped while you're on your path. Your heart is calling you, something's calling you, but you stop moving out of fear. Your past energy is the release card, and this is, I believe this is the death card, transformation energy. Okay, so in the past, you know that you wanted to free yourself. You don't want to be in that old skin where you're afraid to trust and to love others. Could also be that you want to shed the skin of being too open to people and always giving of yourself and your heart, only to be subjugated, to be hurt, which I can understand both sides of the story. So there is some major shifts in transformation because you have a lot of major arcana cards. Where you're at with someone or those that you love and care about, you have lead, which is the Emperor. So where you're at this month, I feel like Spirit is encouraging, because this is a major arcana card. The Divine is pushing you, encouraging you to take the leadership position in your love life. It's all on you, okay? It's on you to take the leadership. Spirit gave you the seed, planted that seed within you to build stronger foundations, real foundations. Because this is like the Ace of Pentacles. The Pentacles is something that we can actually build upon and really work with. It's not as frivolous as the other energies. This is something that's meant to last if you take up the offer, the opportunity. Then with the lead, like I said, you got to take that seed and do something with it. If you want love, then you need to go after it. You need to do what you need to do to trust yourself, because you got this scroll here. So you have the wisdom and clarity. Okay, with the Just Breathe card, this is your meditation card. This is the someone that you're dealing with, or the people that you love and care about. Okay, so where they're at with you is kind of like they're on a rest with you. Okay, they're kind of just laying back and chilling. Especially if you're completely single, there's no one that's here. Their energy is on ice right now. They can't come in. They're just an energy. They haven't fully manifested into your life in the physical. If you're blocked, if you're not moving forward, they can't come in. Others of people, they can only do so much with you. If you put that barrier up, they can only extend so much of themselves to you. Okay. You got sadness and isolation as your focus and intentions and goals. So you know that this energy that you're in that's got you stuck and unsure and fearful, you need to get out of it. You ultimately do want to open up. Even if this is coming from your higher self or a subconscious aspect of you, you do want to come out and open up and embrace love, because you know that it's time, because crown chakra is enlightened. You know that it's time. Spirit wants you to focus on success and growth. So Spirit wants you not to focus on the fact that I've been hurt before, and this is why I don't love, and this is why I should just hold back. Spirit doesn't want you to do that. Spirit wants you to focus on the growth that you've acquired, and that's your success. How much you've learned, how much you've grown, how much you've healed, even through the times that weren't easy. Okay, your suggested approach is change your focus. Okay, so change your focus is like the 5 of Cups. So Spirit wants you to approach the situation by, it's like shifting, redirecting your feelings and emotions from the lower aspects, the depression, the sadness. This person did this to me. They broke up with me. They cheated on me. I got rejected in school. My parents did this. My best friend stabbed me in the back. Whatever. Focus on where you want to be. It might look like she's focusing on the past, but really when I'm looking at her, she's focused on the future. So don't focus on the past. Move forward. Your fear and your hope is sacral chakra. So you, because the colors are the same and they're right underneath each other with the Emperor. I feel like your biggest fear is that you are not in the position to take any initiative or take the lead at all. So I feel like your sacral chakra needs to be worked on. But your hope is that you are able to take charge of your situation. You do want to take the powerful position. You do want to follow your truth and follow your passions. You do want to do that. Some of you, you may want to like follow after some sexual desires, or you desire to have sex right now, because some of you may not be getting that. There's nothing wrong with that, but you might need to temper some of that energy if it's imbalance. But I feel like this chakra needs to be worked on this month. Conclusion. Healed. Heal, okay? You're going to free yourselves from them shackles. You are. It might be something that you're guided to do, or it could just be a total cleanse and healing that you go through. But Spirit is working on you throughout this entire month because you have a lot of majors. Okay? You might have some angels that are here with you, working with you. Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel are here. You can work with them. But I feel like you're going to free yourself of something. There's going to be a liberation. Conclusion for you, Libras, the Sun card. Okay, some things need to be seen. I feel like aspects of yourself, one aspect of you does not want to be free and liberated, but another part of you does. It's like that sadness and isolation energy. One child is like, no, don't pull the curtain, and the other was like, no, I gotta see, I need to know the truth. I want to see everything. And whatever it is, it's a positive outcome. Anytime, even if the Sun card reveals something that we perceive as bad, the Sun card is a positive thing, and that's how I feel about the Tower too. Even though it's like so-called destruction, but what it's doing is working for our highest good. It's rebuilding things. The Sun card illuminates. It revitalizes. It's a life force energy. Yeah, sometimes you can get burned if you're not safe and protected, and that might be the things that we don't want to see, but at the end of the day, the Sun is a life force. Okay? I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card for you, Libra, for this month as advice. Libras. Let's see what we get. Honeymoon. Okay, it says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay? So your advice card is that you might need to take a break or a vacation. Okay? You might need to take a break and get away. If you and your partner are still together and rocking with each other, you guys might need to get away. It might just revitalize and renew the connection. Spirit may also be guiding some of you to go out of town, and you might meet that person, you know, that one on vacation. Spirit's leading you somewhere. There's an angel behind that boat that's leading that couple. So you need to follow your divine guidance because you do got the wisdom. I feel like Archangel Uriel or Gabriel is sending you messages. Okay. All right. On to Scorpio. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of October 2017. And happy birthday, by the way, to Libra and Scorpio, because this is your birthday months. Okay. So what's going on? You might resonate if you're cross-watching for a Scorpio, or you might resonate if you just happen to be watching. You know, sometimes that happens. So let's see. Scorpio. 2 cards. So find balance. Do not, you guys, do not. Dreams come true. You guys, are you guys able to block from where you are? Because I don't have that ability right now. If you guys are able to block, don't say nothing, just block. You know, when you see something ignorant, just block it. Don't respond to it, just block it. Challenging times. Teach. No, don't respond, just block him. Heart chakra. Rest and reconsider. Choose your battles. Joy and stability. Trust. Nurture. Thank you, you guys. Let's see what your shadow energy is, Scorpio. Ooh. 2 cards that want to come out, but I can't take. Or 3 cards. Let me shuffle. Queen of Swords. Alright, Scorpio. So your overall energy, you have fine balance. Don't say nothing. Okay. 2 of Pentacles, pretty much, with that card. You got a lot of Wands energy and Majors. So it could be that you are trying to find balance between what action you want to take, or should I follow spirit if I'm on the right track. That type of energy is what I'm getting. There's some sort of like trying to readjust and make decisions. It could be that you're asking spirit before you make moves, am I on the right track, if I didn't say that already, because that's what I'm getting. It's like, is this the right action for me? Is this the next step? Is this what's best for me? So you're weighing the pros and the cons. Could be fluctuating, energy that's fluctuating back and forth, and you're trying to find balance with it. Okay. The challenge you're having this month is dreams coming true. You might not feel like you have the ability or the with the dreams coming true. So you might feel like you don't have the ability to manifest, okay? All right. With the challenging times, this is your past energy. So the past energy here, I feel like you have your guard up. It's almost like you're ready for something to go down that is out of alignment or something, or feeling like is against you. If I follow my dreams, if I take actions, if I go after what I want, then it's like I'm going to fail or something. I'm in competition, or I'm in competition with time, or I'm not equipped to go after what I want. So it's like false protection, or you feel like, because some people get an idea to take action, but then they procrastinate and make up certain things like, no, it's not time. I don't know if I should or not, if this is the right thing. And you're kind of like protecting yourself against something that's not really real. Okay? With the Teach card, the Teach card represents the Hierophant. And this is where you are with love, or if there's someone else that you've been dealing with or talking to. Okay? So heads up, everybody. This is for Scorpio. Sorry. So this is for Scorpio. So this is where you are, though. When it comes to love, it's kind of like you feel like all this is just another lesson. I feel you feel like Divine Spirit is teaching you another lesson in love, because you might have took action steps before, and it's like, now I need to be on my P's and Q's before I take any steps, because last time I failed. Okay. With the heart chakra, if there's someone that you are dealing with, or someone that is subject to come in, I feel like with the heart chakra, this represents, for them, this person has the purest energy for you. Okay? Whoever is subject to come in. I feel like you don't have any, if you're afraid to approach somebody, it's only because you feel like you're going to get hurt again. But this person is like showing you there's really nothing to worry about. You don't have anything to fear when it comes to following your heart. And it's all in alignment with all of these major arcana cards in the corner here. So that might be the lesson that you need to learn, that whatever you're fearing is not really a big fear at all. Okay? It's not a fear. Okay? Rest and reconsider is your focus, goals, and intentions. So where you are, you feel like it's best for you to just reconsider this whole thing. Let me step back before I take action. Let me just rest on it. And I'm getting that it's coming from a place of procrastination, because Spirit wants you to focus on choose your battles. Okay? So before you take any action, what is your goal and intention really? What do you really want? Are you focusing on your fears? Are you focusing on the lack of confidence? Are you focusing on what might be said, or what if I mess this up? Are you overthinking? Are you overanalyzing? So Spirit wants you to focus on that. Okay? Joy and stability is the Four of Wands energy. This is what Spirit wants you, they want you to approach this. So whatever joy and stability means for you, or whatever this high vibrational energy is for you, Spirit wants you to focus on that energy moving forward. Okay? They want you to approach the situation from this place. Okay? Focus your energy from that place. With the Trust card, this is your hopes and your fears, which is the Fool card. With that, I feel like you're afraid to trust your intuition and trust Spirit and surrender. But on another level, you do want to follow, because you know that on the other path of this, there's a new beginning. There's a start over. There's liberation. There's freedom. There's playfulness. It's like your inner child gets to come out. Okay. Nurture. After this, you guys, I'm going to do a part 2, actually, you guys, okay? All right. This is the Empress. All right. So, it's unfortunate, you guys. It really is. But what I'm getting, like, your conclusion is you're going to end up following your heart, because what this mom teach you, what she is a mother, really. She's a mothering energy. She's nurturing. What she's teaching you, it's like a tough lesson. It's kind of like spanking you on the butt, and it's like you need to listen to your intuition. You need to follow your heart. And it's also teaching you to be authentic to yourself and your truth and what you really want. Okay? Because Spirit's trying to lead you somewhere, and you know the truth. You can't excuse this and say you don't know what this is or what you believe in, okay? Because you are getting guidance and information as the Queen of Swords, whether you're a male or female, air sign or not air sign. You got enough wisdom and clarity to carry you through. Spirit has been speaking to you for a long time. You just need to trust in your intuition, really. That's all it is. You have a lot of major arcana cards and like Wands energy, which is all about action. You're being guided to take action, and you're not doing it out of fear. So I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card. Passion. You need to follow your heart. It says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You're not allowing yourself to be blissful and to follow your truth, because I feel like you're being led to follow your truth. You have the ability to make your dreams come true or go after something that you want, but you're not doing it. You don't believe that you have that ability, but you do. Especially if there's someone that you want to talk to and you're interested in, you're not doing it. All right, so we left off at Scorpio. We still got Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces.